Your sketchbook is now diamonds. Okay, your sketchbook isn't really diamonds. But what is a diamond? Well, as I'm sure you all know, diamonds are big, bright stones that people tend to equate to love. To be a little more scientific, diamonds are a gemstone made of only one element. In fact, they're the only gemstone only made of one element, and that element is carbon. Diamonds are an allotrope of carbon. And all that an allotrope is a word that refers to an element that has the ability to exist in more than one form. For carbon, it's diamonds and graphite, like the graphite in your pencils and ultimately the graphite in your sketchbooks. So your sketchbooks aren't really diamonds. They're like diamonds' third cousin twice removed. What makes a diamond a diamond? As I'm sure you all know, diamonds are mainly known for two things. Their brilliance, which is the way they interact with light and the reason for diamond wedding rings and everything, and their strength. The reason why diamonds are so strong is because between their atoms they have covalent bonds, which are the strongest kind of bonds that you can have. Because of this, diamonds are really dense. This density gives the diamond its strength and is also the reason why diamonds are so bright and brilliant. When light passes through diamonds, it will slow way down, giving it time to bounce around inside of the stone, and then return more light to the viewer. As a result of these strong bonds, diamonds don't generally contain many impurities. And when they do, it's these impurities that color a diamond. The color of the diamond depends on what element the impurity is. For example, nitrogen will color a diamond yellow. The paler the color of a diamond, the more it negatively affects the quality and price. While if the color is saturate, the stone is actually worth much more. Now this is really important, the cut of a diamond. All diamonds have the same abilities. It's the cut that really makes these abilities shine. Raw diamonds look nothing like what we think of as diamonds. Before diamonds are polished and cut, they appear waxy and dull and are generally in the shape of an octahedron. Raw diamonds just look like a stone. A pretty stone, but nothing really special. A lot of people just think of the cut as the shaping of the stone, so it looks nice and it fits well in jewelry. While this is important, it's not the reason behind the way a diamond is cut. The cut of a diamond is meant to amplify its natural abilities. Internal cuts and facets are meticulously thought out and placed so that the stone will appear as bright as possible and return white light in as many different colors. So what do you need to pay attention to when you're drawing diamonds? The most important thing when it comes to diamonds and visually representing them is how the stone interacts with light. Diamonds have a very high coefficient of dispersion, which is just a big word that means their ability to bend white light at different angles and return that light back to the viewer as different colors. In the diamond world, this is called a stone's fire. Perfect diamonds, diamonds without inclusions or surface blemishes, are transparent or translucent, a lot like glass. And like glass, the reason why we can see them is because the way the stone bends and refracts light. Much like the way we think about glass or water or air, think of diamonds as a medium for the light rather than an object. And like I said in the previous slide, diamonds are really dense and light slows down when entering them, which gives the diamond their high refractive index, which just means their ability to create light within themselves. And this ability to create light is what makes them appear so bright. Another thing to watch out for is the length of the stone. The length of the stone is actually really important. If a diamond is cut too shallow, light will not catch any of the facets and will simply pass through the stone. Too deep, and the light will catch a facet prematurely and go out the side. Unless you want to illustrate poorly cut diamonds, make sure they're at a believable intermediate length and the facets make sense. Think of the facets as little mirrors meant to bounce light back and forth. Don't just place them willy-nilly.